Welcome to Origins. We go into the origins of your favorite superheroes and villains. Today we're going to cover Vision because I'm pretty sure a lot of you have questions about his comic book origin after the movie. Now this is the origin as it's revealed in Avengers Origins Vision. Vision just one day was birthed from nothing. He awakens to see his father, his creator in front of him, Ultron. And Ultron welcomes his creation to the world and gives him a single sole purpose: to defeat the Avengers. But Vision doesn't understand. So Ultron simply tells him, "You will kill them all." Vision moves quickly with this purpose and he spies on Hank and Janet outside of the Avengers mansion. They are locked in the same debate that happens often for them. Janet wants more time with Hank, but he feels as though he's on the verge of a breakthrough. Soon after a little more time, he'll wrap up this project and he'll spend time with her, he promises. But Janet just shrugs him off, telling him it's always the same story. And with that, she shuts the door in his face. Seeing an opportunity, Vision phases through the wall and he reaches out to grab Janet by the throat, but she quickly shrinks down into the wasp to try and escape. It doesn't work though, as Vision has no idea what's going on, but he does know that he can just grab her and squeeze her. Luckily, Hank didn't go too far from her door and he comes barreling in as Giant Man. He gets Janet out of Vision's hands and Vision reacts by throwing the furniture at Hank, and then he begins to throw Hank out into the rain. Hearing all of the noise going on in the mansion, Black Panther and Hawkeye arrive on the scene and Vision analyzes them from the records that Ultron has provided him with. Hawkeye launches an arrow at Vision, but Vision is beyond that as he catches the arrow out of the air, and then he phases through Black Panther, throwing off his footing. But before he can injure any more of the Avengers, Hank grows to giant size and he grabs Vision with a giant hand and he holds him still. "Stay away from my girlfriend!" But Vision just blinds Hank and pushes him away. And that's when Black Panther gives them the answer. "I smell plastic and I hear servo motors. This thing isn't human." And using this information, Janet shrinks down to the size of a bug and she flies inside of his head to mess with the equipment that makes up Vision. But it's not a difficult thing for him to stop because he phases into his own head and he pulls her out and he begins to charge up his laser eyes to kill her. But he doesn't fire because Hank yells no. He realizes that any one of them would sacrifice themselves for the others. While he tries to analyze this new data, he just stands there. And due to this, the Avengers just watch and wait. What's he doing? That's when Ultron pokes his head up from the rooftop. "You are all weak, Henry Pym, a sickness, an obsolete program that I will purge. I am the future." And he blasts all of the Avengers, laying them out. He then takes aim at Hank Pym. "You first, creator." But Janet simply says, "Please, I love him." So Vision leaps in to save Hank and blasts Ultron with his own power. Ultron turns to him. "You dare turn against me!" And Vision begins to battle against Ultron as he informs him, "They fight us because we attack them. Would you fight for me as they do for each other?" Ultron simply says, "Failure," as Vision phases an arm into his body, lifts him off of the ground and slams him back down, shutting him down. The night passes and Vision just floats above the Avengers mansion. He doesn't know what to do, where to go, or who he can trust. But Janet flies up to him. "Why don't you stay with us in the Avengers mansion?" And in response to that, Vision just shakes his head. "I tried to kill you all." But she just smiles. Hawkeye was an ex-criminal and I was nothing more than an heiress. The Avengers are all about giving people a second chance. So join us. What do we call you? And Vision tells her, "I don't have a name." So she flies back to the mansion telling him, "Think of one. It's for you to decide." And that's how Vision joined the Avengers. I hope you guys enjoyed this and I hope it fills you in on a little bit that the movie didn't fill you in on. As of recording this, I haven't seen the movie yet, so maybe it's the exact same story, but I highly doubt it. If you want to chat with us about this video or any other, follow us on Twitter at Comicstorian, and don't forget about our subreddit r/Comicstorian. We also have a gaming variety channel known as Eligible Monster and a list-based channel where we give you crazy lists like the creepiest sea creatures. Make sure you check out both of those in the description down below, and I will see you guys next time right here at the Comicstorian channel.